The sports car is an icon of speed, style, and class. They are a constant feature in our cultural consciousness, from media and pop culture to advertising and, for the lucky few, the daily commute. Perhaps this near omnipresence is why so many myths have been perpetuated about the sports car. This is top 7 commonly held misconceptions about sports cars and why they're untrue. Only big names can produce sports cars. Most people assume that to qualify as a sports car, a vehicle has to have a Porsche, Ferrari, or Lamborghini badge on the hood. This is just plain untrue. There are plenty of sports car producers who build their reputations on entry-level vehicles. Take Ford for example. Mostly well known for their family cars and pickup trucks, Ford also lays claim to a good-sized stable of sports cars. There's a Ford GT40, the iconic Mustang, and let's not forget a zippy Focus ST and Fiesta ST. Sports cars are always immensely loud. It's a staple of every movie chase scene. Screeching tires, roaring engines, constant upshifts, and squealing brakes. The reality is much calmer than one might imagine. While it's true that sports cars are apt to get a loud rumble when the gas pedal is floored, it is possible to accelerate more gently and thus reduce noise levels. Additionally, if there's a squealing sound on braking in the real world, most likely the car needs new brake pads. Sports cars waste fuel. This is a misconception rooted in reality. Most people are used to the word sports car referring to big, thirsty engines and blatant disregard for fuel economy. The Lamborghini Aventador gets only 11 miles per gallon city and 17 miles per gallon highway. Times have changed, however, and the market is filled with vehicles that are both quick and efficient. Hood scoops and a massive rear wing make you go faster. Many race cars feature hood scoops and rear wings. On cars that are meant to drive at very high speeds around tracks, these do serve a function. The hood scoop ensures that the engine has steady supply of cool air for optimum functioning, and the rear wing adds downforce to aid in cornering. However, at low speeds and in less powerful vehicles, these features are nothing more than cosmetic, making the car look fast. Driving sports cars is inherently dangerous. While it is true that a sports car has the potential to be dangerous, this fact holds true for any vehicle traveling at extremely high speeds. Precisely because they reach greater speeds, sports cars and race cars are often the platform for which new safety technology is developed. This technology then makes its way into consumer vehicles. High-tech suspension systems, which allow a car's wheel to move independently, come from racing, where it is imperative that all 4 wheels remain on the ground. New tire technology and better braking systems are also developed for fast cars first. Finally, the roll cage, a system of metal tubing designed to protect race car drivers from being crushed in the case of an accident, has been modified in order to strengthen the structure of consumer cars. Cars explode when they crash. This is a commonly sighted in films and television. A sports car screeching over a highway, flipping over, and the hero scrambling to escape the wreck before it explodes in a massive fireball. While it is still a good idea to get out of a wrecked vehicle, it is essentially impossible for the car to explode as it does in the movies. Gasoline, the fuel itself, is not flammable. It is the fumes that come off it that are capable of combustion. Car fuel tanks are designed to prevent gasoline from turning into a mist when agitated by the crash, and not enough pressure is allowed to build up in the tank to lead an explosion. Sports cars are universally expensive. While many sports cars will have the average buyer taking out a second mortgage, there are plenty of sports cars on the market that are much more affordable while still retaining the same appeal. Toyota and Subaru make the BRZ FRS twins. Nissan has the 350Z. Mazda has the Miata. Ford makes the Mustang. Dodge builds the Challenger, and Chevrolet has the Camaro. All of these vehicles can be bought new for around $30,000 a pittance compared to most sports cars on the market. So there you have it. Sports cars are not the same as the vehicles portrayed in movies, and it's a good idea to think twice before believing what you hear.